Yo, what's up? I'm Tanner. I'm a natural bodybuilder, but much more importantly, I'm a follower of Jesus. Which means right now this video will be a Jim Bro philosophy video. Um, I'm gonna do a regular video as well today of me working out and stuff because um yeah, I'm going to. I don't know. I don't think I need to give a reason as to why I stand. Um, but sorry. Okay, so as you can tell by the title today, it's about doubt. Oh, I need to lock it. Okay, one second. Okay, we're locked now. Sorry, I was like tweaking for a second. Um, but doubt. Um, I kind of feel like I have a lot of doubt a lot of the time. I am someone who kind of distrusts almost everything I say and I think constantly, if I'm going to be honest. I try not to. Whenever I make a decision, I am confident with it. I stick with my decision, right? But it's like it doesn't change the doubt and the little thoughts and the whispers in the back of my mind and stuff like that. And the reason I chose to talk about this today is, or right now, or whatever, is because of what happened yesterday. Which y'all don't know what happened yesterday. About to explain it. Calm down. Um, but what I'm referring to is yesterday. I've shared with you recently that I've been struggling with lust and pornography again. Um, which sucks. It's annoying, but I'll be fine. I know I will. Um, and real quick, I like to always preface all these videos with the fact that these aren't made just for people who are followers of Jesus, who believe in God. They're for everyone. I'm just telling it through the lens of a Christian. Like, you don't have to also be a Christian for me to want to help you, for hopefully my videos to help you, right? But I am telling you my experience as a Christian person. But yesterday I had fallen into lust again, and I was on my knees in prayer asking for forgiveness, praying to the Lord, and I'm like, and I sit back for a second and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? All this doubt starts to creep in, and I'm angry with the Lord, if I'm gonna be honest, because I'm like, I so often and so many times I come to you and I pray for help in this one area with this lust, with this, like, the biggest issue in my life, really. And time and time and time again, I fall back into it. Time and time again, the temptation creeps back and I just crumble. And I'm sitting there and I'm expressing this anger, this doubt with the Lord. And I'm just like, why? Why hasn't this been taken away from me yet? Have I not been, why am I not free? Why am I still struggling? And in the midst of that, I eventually take a breath for a second and I realize I'm like, it's because it's what's required of me to become the man I'm meant to be. Which is hard to hear. It's hard to say. It's hard to believe, right? That it's like, I have to keep struggling with this thing I have so desperately, for so long, wanted to come out of. And let me also say, your actions are 100% up to you. We have free will. I have free will. Anytime I fall into pornography and lust and etc., whatever sin, it's because I chose it. I have free will. And it sucks to say that, but it's true. I don't want to pawn off my guilt onto someone else or an addiction or whatever. I have free will, and I chose to do what I did, and I have chose to do what I've been doing for the past, I don't even know how many years. So it is my fault. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to blame anyone else or anything, but yeah, and I'm just sitting there and I just have all this doubt. And then, like I said, I realize I'm like, this is happening because it is what is required of me to become the man I'm meant to be. Right? I'm like, I can sit here and I can blame the Lord and be like, why haven't you broken me out of this yet? Why haven't you snapped your fingers? And this has all been pushed out of my life. And and it's because it's a part of my journey that the Lord has planned for me. I know that He has put me on this earth to be a great man after His heart. And I don't mean great in the eyes of the world. I mean great in His eyes, great in my own eyes, right? And I will become that man one day, but I'm not going to be that man by the Lord just snapping His fingers, because 9 times out of 10, that's not how He works. It's a part of enduring the storm. Uh, I've been on like the poetry side of Instagram a little bit recently, and one girl was reading this poem, and it was talking about how it's not about just getting to the other side of the storm. It's not just about praying and wishing and closing your eyes until it's gone or whatever. It's about enduring the storm long enough to see it clear, long enough to realize you survived the storm and you're better off for it, right? It's about enduring the storm. It's not just about it clearing, or it's not just about wishing it gone, is what I meant to say. And that's I think what I've fallen into a lot recently is sitting there and just praying it would be gone. And sometimes the Lord does work like that. I've heard stories about, people who have been struggling with maybe like cigarettes or something. That's what I heard, and they're like, I prayed and I was never tempted to smoke again, and I'm like, that's awesome for you, but that's not my story. That's probably not your story, right? And sometimes it's something a lot worse than a pornography addiction, right? It's genuine issues, right? Things you can't control. And you have two options from there. You can listen to the doubt that's saying why that is. You can listen to the doubt that is making you not want to believe that there's another side, that makes you want to just give up and sit there in it and feel bad for yourself or whatever. Or you can say, okay, I'm experiencing this for a reason. I'm here for a reason. This storm is happening for a reason. I will be better off on the other side of it. I just have to endure. I have to sit here. I have to live in it. I have to be in it until it's over. And that doesn't mean you just have to accept it. I'm going to fight every dadgum day and do every dadgum thing I can to set myself up for success, so that way I don't ever fall back into pornography again. But that doesn't change the fact that that is the storm I'm enduring right now. I will fight my way through this dadgum storm if that's what I dadgum need to do. But at the end of the day, I'm not in control. The Lord is. And He's what will get me through this storm. He's what will allow me to endure it. He is my rock and my firm foundation. We sang that song in church today. It was awesome. I love that song. But that's what it's about. Not listening to the doubt, not listening to the worry, not listening to every other voice that tells you it is not a worthy fight. It is just to give up. I just lost my train of thought just a little bit. The doubt will always be there. Whether it's your doubt, whether it's others' doubts. I have doubts about this constantly, right? But at the end of the day, I'm like, I know it'll be worth it, because it'll turn me into the man that I desire to be and that the Lord has created me to be. And again, this doesn't just apply to Christians, this applies to everyone. If you are someone not of the faith, first off, I encourage you to look into Jesus, but I digress. Whatever you are going through, there is a reason for it, and it will turn you into who you are meant to be. And you will be better off for it. So, I don't know. That's just what I've been going through, and I realized I think it would be beneficial to talk about. So I did. So here I am. But yeah, doubt doesn't define you. It can if you let it, but whatever you're going through that you're having doubts about, you've just got to endure. The storm will clear one day, and you will be better off for it. So, but yeah, I think that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, today I will be posting a regular workout video later. So, but yeah, thank you all again. Love you all. Like today, do something productive. Read your hours preferably. I hope you have a blessed day. Don't listen to the doubt. And peace out. That rhymes. Ha ha.